we always say never judge a book by its cover or a whiskey by its color, but color can be an indicator, and the color here is beautiful. Mm-hmm. It looks very nice.
It smells rich like it looks.
Oh boy, this smells phenomenal. It smells like amazing bourbon.
If it were a man, it'd probably be a finance bro.
No.
Who looks rich, but we're going to see if he actually is.
No. If this were a man, this would be the Dos Equis guy.
I'm basing it on nose alone. If the taste matches the nose, then it's the Dos Equis guy. If the taste doesn't match the nose, he's a finance bro.
This smells like rich fruit syrup mixed with, if you've ever been in a rick house, which not everybody has.
Old wood, old barn wood.
Old wood, and like sometimes you'll see barrels and they'll be leaking. If you search like barrels in a rick house, like bourbon barrels in a rick house, sometimes they'll have this like almost black sludge dripping off of them or down the heads of them. And by the way, it doesn't taste good if you like put your finger on it and taste it. But what you think that would taste like, this smells like. It smells rich.
Also, we're not rich, but I'm Aaron, and he's
I'm
Josh.
Yeah. My name is, in fact, not Rich.
Not Rich.
Nor are we rich. But
we're big and rich.
No, but we are sipping this sample from Steve Scat. We thank him for sending it over.
Oh, this is from Steve?
It is.
Okay.
And this is a pour we can't wait for. We do this with our Patreon community where they send us blind samples. We're double blind on this. We don't know if it's a bourbon or a rye, although it smells
like
very
a bourbon.
much like an amazing bourbon.
Yeah.
I would be stunned if this were available. But that's always the hope when you smell something that smells this good. You're like, please just let it be available, affordable, and findable. That's all.
I don't think it is any of those three things.
Is that too much to ask? That's all we want.
It's not any of those.
Okay. But we're tasting it blind to remove the labels, hype, and bias so that you get a really honest opinion. However, we have our subjective opinions on it, you know?
This smells dark. This smells like it's going to taste good. I hope it matches. I hope it lives up to that hype.
I mean, I'm just looking at, like, it's an oil slick.
Yeah, on the side of the
legs.
Glass. If this was a glass of wine, we'd say it's got legs. Do you still say that with whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can we drink it?
Yes. I can't wait. Cheers, y'all.
Okay.
Wow.
This is the Dos Equis guy. This ain't no finance, bro.
Yeah.
It's good. It smells, it tastes very similar to how it smells. Mm-hmm. Dark, rich. It's almost like thick. Like it makes me think of like a foam mattress. Not the foam. You know what I'm talking about? Like a foam topper. The ones that are thick.
The dense foam toppers.
They're soft,
yeah,
but they're thick.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is, yeah.
Squishy, you put your hand in there and then you take your hand away and you can still see your handprint for a hot minute. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what this reminds me of on taste. Like,
not that it tastes like foam.
No.
But if you could translate that
to a feeling,
that feeling of that mattress into a feeling that you could taste, an experience that you could have in your mouth,
is an experience.
This would be that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it makes sense to me. I'm sorry if it doesn't make sense to you. All I can do is speak what I know to be true, and that's how my brain works.
We never claimed to be professionals. Did we even introduce ourselves?
We did. We're Josh and Aaron.
Okay. Well, we're not professionals at all.
No.
We just like hanging out, having fun, drinking whiskey together and with you, and that's what we're here to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk about whatever other stuff comes up when we talk about it, like foam mattress toppers.
Oh. I wonder if this is finished in rum casks. Or...
It's interesting you should say that.
There's a slight rubber cement note that I'm getting kind of in the back mid to back palate. Mm-hmm. It's ever so subtle, and I get that a lot of times on rum influenced things. It's not spot on all 100% of the time, but if it is finished very well because that rubber cement note is like so subtle. It took 3 sips for me to taste it.
Yeah. I will say the more sips I take of this, I'm almost getting like a little bit of a craft cola note, like a Jones soda or something like that. Something you would find in like an artisanal sandwich shop on tap. You know, I'm almost getting...
I want an artisanal sandwich.
I'm almost
Can
getting...
we go to Mitchell's Deli sometime soon?
Yes.
Okay.
You know how like you'll go and you'll mix a few up?
Yeah.
So like this is almost like a cola, a root beer, and a cream soda all mixed together.
Oh, you would do that.
Yeah, 100% I would do that.
I know.
Especially if the cola's like a cherry cola. Oh,
okay.
man.
Yeah, Yeah.
This is that, and
it is very syrupy.
it's very syrupy. And to your point, I'm not going to the rum finish with you, but
There's something
on the very first sip, I was like, ooh, this feels like there's an additional barrel impact,
There's
or
something.
potentially smaller barrels, or aging in a hotter climate.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a little twang on that thing.
A little zhuzh pizzazz.
Yeah, little jazz hands going on here. And
In some form or fashion, and we can't pinpoint what, but
Mm-hmm.
I bet there is something going on.
Well, and I will say, like, if it tasted exactly like it smelled like really old whiskey, which would make me think it's not available, affordable, or findable.
Yeah.
The kind of additional barrel impact here, it feels like a whiskey that's not terribly old. Like, it doesn't feel young, but it feels like a bourbon that's not terribly old, but has a little bit of extra barrel impact, which does give me hope that it is going to be something that we might be able to find.
Or maybe afford.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very good. I like this a lot. I'm giving it a thumbs up. It feels decently proofy, but not super hot. Like, there's a finish and you can feel it, but it's not, I'm not like, whew, like I didn't just drink hot sauce or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So this is lovely. I like this a lot.
Yeah, the more I sip it, it's just all those cola notes and the cream soda and the root beer together, and then barrel aged. And it's like there's a prominent woodiness in there along with all that sweetness that if you don't like a really woody pour, you might ding this for that a little bit. I really like it. Emphatic thumbs up.
Yeah.
I can almost go 2 thumbs up on this, to be honest with you.
Also, as I'm sitting here, the finish is growing. Like, it's
nice.
It's probably pretty proofy. Now that I think about it, like,
Feels high 1-teens, low 20s.
the way the finish is finishing, I like it. I dig it.
That finish be finishing.
I'm here for it.
All right, let's
Okay.
find out the price on what we're drinking before we find out what we are drinking, and that might change our rating and how we feel. But this is RS21 in our key.
Okay.
I
RS20. Shut the front door.
How much is it?
65.
Oh, I was gonna say anything over 100. Anything
$65.
Anything under 100, I'm staying thumbs up. 65, I might go 2 thumbs
So
up.
my assumption is that's the retail price. And you can't find it at that because it's on secondary for like $1 bajillion. Maybe not $1 bajillion, but more than the retail price. Because that tastes more expensive than $65.
I would agree. I was gonna say 100. I'm tasting it again with $65 in mind, and we have pushing 500 bottles, if not over 500 bottles in this house right now. And I couldn't tell you a single bottle that we own that tastes like this. With that cola, that craft cola-ness conglomeration thing going on, plus that extra woodiness.
Yeah.
And for $65, like if I tasted this, I would buy the bottle immediately. It's 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, no, I agree. For the price, 2 thumbs up for me as well.
Yeah.
Because it tastes more expensive than it is. My assumption is it's going to be hard to find at that price.
To me, this is like, is it the best whiskey in the world? It smells really nice. It smells
I like it.
Incredible. On the palate, is it the best whiskey in the world? It's not the best whiskey in the world. Is it really good? Yeah.
I had a great experience.
For 65,
that's what I'd pay for.
We said thumbs up on taste, but value brings it up to 2 thumbs up. So that's a huge ranking in our book because we don't give 2 thumbs up out very lightly.
Correct.
And we used to say we were the what did we say? The real world channel for the real world whiskey consumer.
That was a mouthful for me to say.
It's that rating after the price tag is a very consumer centric, consumer focused.
Yeah.
Are we putting our money where our mouth is?
Yeah, and should we recommend that for someone else to do? Like, I don't know. I would absolutely recommend that for the price. Let's find out what we're drinking.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's find out.
Okay, we're drinking. Oh my gosh, hold on. It's one of those long ones I gotta turn. Okay.
RS21 is
Southern Grace Distillery's Conviction Double Oaked 1929 Bourbon Batch 2025. And then there's something else that I cannot read because
it just keeps going.
It keeps going and my phone won't let me scroll through this Google form.
Yeah. Google Forms be forming.
Yeah. So initially aged for 2 years, then aged for 3+ years in a secondary barrel. So there is
taste
But
it.
it doesn't say what the secondary barrel is.
It's probably just a regular barrel.
The overall age is approximately 5 years, 7 months.
Wow, it smells 14 years old.
It's 105 proof. I would have guessed it was higher proof.
I thought high 1-teens.
I was going to say high 1-teens, low 120s with the way it finished.
That's great. That's fantastic.
The mash bill is here. Do you want me to?
Yes.
88% corn, 12% malted barley. And as you mentioned before, this is a sample sent to us from Steve Scattageria.
So hang on.
88. Did I say it right? His name right? I always wonder.
Well, he said call him Steve Scat, but I like saying Steve Scattageria.
Scattageria.
Even though that's not right.
Steve Scat. Steve.
We love Steve. 88 corn, 12 barley? There's no rye, no nothing else in here?
That's what it says.
Wow.
I'm just reading what's written. So,
okay, color
Southern
me very
Grace
surprised.
Distilleries, where's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I do know I've seen it, and Conviction is, so this is a crazy
Don't
story.
go too long because I have another question
yeah.
that I'm going to forget.
I'm going to type it in right quick so I make sure I can be right here.
Okay. So while you're doing that,
Yep.
I want to know where Southern Grace Distilleries is, and I also want to know is, can you
North
actually find it for that price?
Okay, so it's out there. I don't know what the distribution levels are like. I don't know all the details. Conviction is in North Carolina, and it says Mount Pleasant, and it's in an old prison. They converted a prison into, I don't know if it's a full distillery. It might be a full distillery. It might be their own stuff.
We should do some research on that. I'd love to go there.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to do this because usually anything I put in our pool, it's still double blind, but I know something about it. I don't know anything about this
true.
or much about this.
This we have no clue.
So it's the first bourbon to be legally aged inside a prison facility. It's aged in a sonic aging environment, which utilizes sound waves to increase wood contact. This one has been double oaked.
That's kind of woo-woo, but I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Can we go there? I would love to see that.
I mean, I'll go to North Carolina with you. We get to go through the mountains. It got a well above average rating on Breaking Bourbon, so it seems like they agree.
Wait, this isn't Conviction, though.
It is. Conviction double oaked. That's exactly what it is. Southern Grace Conviction.
Oh, it
double
is. Sorry.
That's how quick she forgets whiskey information.
You guys think I know things. I don't. I literally read that and in one ear, out the other.
To be fair, that's how I am with books. I can read a whole page, and you ask me what I read.
And you're like, I don't know. Yeah.
I got to read the page again, and then by the time I read the page a second time, I'm asleep.
Fair.
This is really good. This is one of the more surprising pours we've had in quite some time.
I would love to get a barrel pick there.
I don't know if they do them, but that would be cool. Yeah.
If they do, I would love to, because I think what they're doing is really delicious, and the prices that they're selling this really deliciousness at is, I want some.
One of the better craft bourbon experiences we've had.
Did not pick up that it was craft
in
at
a
all.
long time. Shout out to Southern Grace. Good job.
Yeah.
And thank you, Steve, for this sample. This was awesome. If you want to chat with Steve, come on over to our Patreon. You want to chat with us more? Come over to our Patreon.
Steve is great.
If you want our barrel picks, come over to our Patreon.
Yeah.
It's linked at the very top of the video description. Just click through, get in where you fit in, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
$1 a month, just $1 will get you bonus content, additional live streams, all that stuff.
And you get more whiskey nerdy on Patreon.
Yeah.
Because that's not for me. So he does more of the pop-up live streams.
We do Q&As.
Yep.
I do Q&As, all that stuff over there. In addition to that, we've got a Discord you can join in. If you want to join the Discord tier, we're talking whiskey. People are helping people. It's an amazing place. And then if you want to get our Barrel Club, they get access to pretty much every barrel pick that we do. I mean, they get access to every barrel pick we do. Some of those barrel picks make it to the Discord and the supporting member tier as well. Yeah. So you can check all that out over there. I'm still stunned. I'm like literally tripping over my tongue because this pour has surprised me so much.
I know. I finished my glass and I'm sad about it.
Oh, you got more in there.
I got like a tiny bit, but...
If that's finished, then we have the glass.
No.
Okay.
I'm just looking that we don't have any more of the sample. I think that's what I was saying.
Well, now we got to get a bottle of it.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Well, thank you guys for watching our video. Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
Cheers. You know,
this was yummy.
Prison whiskey and prison wine are a lot different, turns out. Prison wine is...
I'm super intrigued by like the sonic sound bath aging process. Kind of, yeah.
So there's a Metallica actually, celebrity whiskey, blackened,
Okay.
they do this. They put whiskey in barrels and then they pump their own music into these barrels. And the sound waves.
They say that does things for plants. Like, there has to be...
Plants are living creatures, though. Whiskey's not. But
Whiskey's not, but sound waves are... Sound waves are sound waves, no matter if it's a living thing or not.
They move things. It creates more interaction with the wood.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued. I'd like to know more.
Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll go to prison. If we do that, we have to go through... I'm almost sure going there to like Mount Pleasant or wherever it is in North Carolina, I think we have to go through Tail of the Dragon to get there. So you would have to ride with me through Tail of the Dragon.
That would be rough for you.
We might actually end up in real prison.